everything that you deserve to know about the Part 2 banners and the Part 2 units themselves, and things you need to know before summoning, is in this video. Let's just, hop into it, and thank you again for all the love and support under the comments under essentially every one of these videos here. Words don't really express how appreciative I am of you. So thank you for that. I am planning on doing a really long Dokkan stream if I can manage it without coughing too much or anything like that. When the Part 2 banners drop, we'll do like a long stream and grind some stuff that I've missed. So thank you again for all your tremendous love and support. Let's actually move into the video though. So really quickly, I just want to mention that when it comes to the Goku, I'm going to go over not the entire kit of the unit, but just some things that you, again, just deserve to know. So Goku is a 200% lead for Turtle School, a really strong category since essentially every Goku is actually on this team. So if you like to run Gokus, this is your character, right? Goku does stack defense on his 18 ki, so ki is very, very important for this character. And for the first 6 turns, he is guarding. He has the really strong ability of surviving KO attacks once per turn, which is just stupid, right? It's actually stupid, the fact that he can just do that. And then recovers 59% HP if HP is 40% or below at the end of the turn. So if he survives a KO, let's say he survives a KO attack in the 3rd slot, and you have like 2 HP left or whatever the case is, whatever the amount of HP you have left, entering the next turn, he's going to recover a lot of HP. So it's just a very, very strong ability, right? He's gaining ki, he's getting some stats, whatever the case is. But this is a slot 1 character, 100%. Like if you're not going to run him in slot 1, just don't even bother. I say that because he's a character who needs to build up in not necessarily the 1st slot, but he needs to build up by being hit. And the more he gets hit, the more stats you're going to see for this character, especially on the offensive end. Like for him to look good offensively, he needs to get hit 9 times. Is just that it's 9 times, so you see it on the 10th attack, right? But of course, again, he's really, really good, and he also has the ability to nullify Ki Blast super attack. He's a very, very strong character, right? And all you really need is another Earth-bred fighter category ally on the turn for you to launch his active skill. A very easy thing to actually proc. So again, this character is very, very, very strong even to this day, and this is his banner right here. Keep in mind that the rainbow tickets, you should definitely use your rainbow tickets first before actually summoning on this banner, right? With your actual stones. Use tickets first, then use your stones if you don't pull, or if you don't end up liking what you end up pulling. But again, when it comes to this character here, this banner, this is what the banner roster is going to look like, and keep in mind it is not going to change. I know we want it to change. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to change. This is the banner lineup. So feel free to buy any characters you want in the teal coin shop, whether it's Carnival Goku or Merge Zamasu, whatever the heck you want. Keep in mind that these banners are not really rare, but they're becoming rare as we go on. So not as we go, you get the point, right? Like it's smart to really save your teal coins for characters that are either really, really good or characters that you like. Don't buy, if you really want Merge Zamasu, this is the time to buy him, because he'll be available on future yellow coin banner rosters, whereas Carnival Goku here is a character that you're only going to see appear in the teal coin shop. So Carnival LRs are what you really want to go for and buy with your Carnival coin. That's like the point I was trying to get to. I don't know why I said it the way I said it. My apologies. But that's, again, this is his banner. Decent banner, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad, but again, just a decent, solid banner overall. And that is that for the Goku side of things. And we have the Gohan side of things. And Gohan, I would say Goku is just a little bit better, but Gohan, is really interesting, especially when you consider some potential options, right? So he has 2 unit super attacks, but both of these essentially do the same exact thing. So what it is that he's going to greatly stack attack, like permanently, and stack defense permanently. If you have a Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien attacking in the same turn when ki is 18 or more. So if you have a Goku on the same turn, but you have 17 ki, you're not launching the unit super attack here, right? However, if you have Piccolo on your team, actually no, it's the same thing. It's 8 when ki is 18 or more. So it's like they should. I don't know why this is separate. I mean, is it different? Man, colossal tall enemies. this everything looks the same to me. I don't know why they separated it like this. They could have just added Piccolo to this side of things, unless I'm just not seeing something, which if I'm not, my bad. But yeah, I don't know why they decided to separate it like that. Regardless, he is greatly stacking attack permanently and stacking defense permanently if you can either have a Piccolo on attacking on the same turn, a Goku, Tien, Yamcha, or Krillin. There's free-to-play units for all of these guys, so it's not hard at all to activate that. He's also stacking attack and defense on his 18 keys, so of course, very, very good. Notable things about him. I mean, for the first 6 turns, he has a great chance of launching additional super attack. He does have 30. He has like the, if you like using the LR World Tournament, what's his face? The Jackie Chun. He has a really strong ability where once he super attacks with his 18 key, he then has 50% damage reduction against the character he actually attacked. This guy has a similar effect, but, you know, with 30% damage reduction instead of 50%, which again is very, 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 very strong. He also really wants to get hit here. My only issue with this character in terms of getting hit is that he needs to hit the enemy first with the 18 key. So that screams to me that you want to put this guy, if you really want to utilize him, he is like a slot 2. This is like a slot 1 character, and this is like a slot 2 character, right? Where he gets his 18 key off first, and then the enemy will be doing 30%. It's not 30% less damage to him, but he has 30% damage reduction against that specific enemy. Keep that in mind. But he also is similar to the Carnival Goku, whereas the more attacks he receives, the stronger he just becomes, or the more abilities that he gets over time, right? And then active skill, Bond of Master and Disciple, attacking in the same turn. 1 HP, when HP is 58% or below, starting from the 5th turn. So again, not really hard to activate these. Just bring a Piccolo or something, and you're definitely going to be good to go. The one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, though, before I talk about his banner really quickly, is that you can actually run this guy. It's a double Int Rotation, which I'm not too fond of, because if you're facing a physical enemy, things can get a little bit tricky, obviously. But it's really powerful because if you run this World Tournament Easy 8 Piccolo alongside this Gohan, and you put this is like a slot 1 unit, right? 200% defense in slot 1. When there's a Gohan on rotation, he's giving all allies 2 key and 40% to defense. So he's sitting in slot 1. He's guarding in slot 1. Wait, if that ally is acting the same turn. Yeah, so this guy, if there's a Gohan on the turn, he has 300% defense, guarding, and giving all allies 2 key and 40% defense. So he's actually in slot 1, guarding, and when he attacks with his 18 key, he's also increasing Gohan's attack. Dude, this guy, these two are like a perfect pair. I wish they weren't the same typing, but it is what it is, right? They may not link that well, but when he's in the first slot, again, guarding, 300, it's actually 340% defense, right? He gets himself 2 key and 40% for this Gohan, who doesn't necessarily need it, by the way. And then if he gets his 18 key off, he's actually increasing Gohan's attack by an extra 30% right there. It's just a super, and this is again a character you really want to have next to this unit. So if you have this Piccolo Easy Aid and you like the sound of this rotation, you might really want to go for that, right? Also keep in mind, I will be doing my best team videos for these characters, my best hidden potential videos for these characters, the exact time that these banners will be releasing, so stay tuned for all that. And then another option I wanted to bring to your attention is Techyajirobi, because Techyajirobi is, again, another strong character you can have on this team. Keep in mind that all of these units here are Earthbred fighters. Earthbred Fighter, Earthbred Fighter, Earthbred Fighter, Earthbred Fighter. So you have this guy on rotation, giving all allies key 2 and 50% to stats on the same exact rotation as this. When this guy also, you have 2 units on the team who are just surviving KO attacks. Like, this guy is stupid. Alright, massively raising defense, healing, like a Ghost Usher effect with another Earth. Like, this is like, you have Techyajirobi, you have this Easy World Tournament Piccolo, and these 2 characters just look a lot better already because of the support, and just because of, you know, all the abilities that they're going to be able to share together, and what these characters can unlock for these 2 units when it comes to their, you know, unit super attacks and stuff like that. So these 2, if you have them, like these units are definitely much more worth it in my opinion. When it comes to Gohan's banner here, this is what we're this is what we are dealing with. Nothing too crazy. I mean, AGL Golden Frieza is here, definitely a really powerful LR. And then LR Metal Cooler, so, you know, you have decent Wicked Bloodline buffs here. And then in terms of usable characters, if you like running TOP, I mean, you know, this guy's here, I guess, right? But again, it's not like a crazy banner. You just have a lot of LRs on these banners. So if you're like a newer player, summoning on these banners could be good because you're going to end up pulling there's a decent chance of pulling an LR when you summon. And keep in mind that there's a bunch of other unfeatured LRs as well, so it's like you're summoning on just an LR fest essentially. If you get like a featured animation, like you can get like a god animation and pull 3 LRs, 4 LRs in a multi. I've seen it happen last year during the carnival summons for Carnival Goku and STR, not STR Cooler, sorry, Carnival Goku and Metal Cooler. And since there's more LRs in the game now, you know, it's just the amount of LRs that are going to be being thrown at people when they summon is absolutely insane. So just keep that in mind. Again, I know it looks really, really good, but like I mentioned before, you deserve to know that Worldwide is a little more than a month away for both Global and JP, and they tend to release the best units in the game when that drops. So keep that in mind. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I don't think I forgot anything. We talked about the units themselves, we talked about the banners themselves, we talked about some interesting rotation options that, you know, I'll discuss more in depth when I do the best team videos for these characters. But keep in mind that these units will, the team for these two will essentially look very, very, very similar. So keep that in mind. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you again for all the love and support, and I will see you in the next one.